Let's go.
But my phone is just gonna. My phone is at the corner of my screen. Please.
Oh shit, I clicked. Okay, that's fine. A delicious fragrance wafts the room. Wait, is this muff waters? Do I smell? Oh, this is okay.
This is yeah. This is the same one.
Yeah, yeah. We're at the actual cooking part. I don't know how to get there any faster because I clicked continue. Focus your mind. We should savor the moment. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna take the Freddy Walk part out where I talk about what he does, and then we'll go Freddy Walk has a song. Yeah, there we go.
Be modest but thoughtful. Clank.
That's so much.
Your grandmother's mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, mashed potato.
Don't call for me. And then Van Van goes away. We're somewhere around here. It's fine.
Okay.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to you need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Oh yeah,
Turn
this
to
is
the
what
colonel again.
I think this is exactly what we saw.
Yeah,
Colonel Sanders,
turn to
right?
the colonel.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen from at the beginning of class, so let's respect that for a minute, okay?
You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page.
I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, and from contracts to handshakes, I took on Amira as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Amira's natural talent or their loyalty.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural... Oh, fuck.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I'm screenshotting this. I'm screenshotting this right now.
Oh, don't worry, I put it on YouTube already.
Yeah.
You
It's already on YouTube.
you're a YouTuber?
It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I'm not even gonna answer to that.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out with which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish.
When does he turn around and start shaking something?
What?
Huh?
That's
Gravy
not,
flows.
that's not this good.
Damn, Mira, I bet you love Colonel
The gr-
Sanders' gravy on your mashed potatoes.
Stop me talking about this last night. I hate
Gravy
gravy.
flows down on the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look
Gravy flows down the
spectacular.
mound of mashed
Granny
potatoes.
would
The
be very
results look
proud.
spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel
Would
Sanders
be
holds the
very
spork
proud.
out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for the small moment, all the madness and pressure
What do you
in
think
that
the
crazy
original
world
Colonel
stops.
Sanders would think of this?
You know what? I actually had KFC today.
Perfect.
No, well,
See,
of course he
us
did.
playing last night, it got into your head.
Like, not even this hour ago. I had it like 30
Y'all were
minutes ago,
doing
right?
this. Y'all did this without me.
It was like 2
Mira's
a.m.
black.
So what? I was up at 2. Take a guess.
Well, I mean, you didn't join call, so that's
Yeah.
that's your loss.
Yeah, we were in there for like an hour playing this.
Your eyes
Okay, guys.
lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
If you love me, I'll let it go.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's playing against you to be with the Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful,
That's a
Van Van.
JoJo character. That's a whole JoJo character.
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Kono, do you want to be the dog? You're probably a dog.
I don't want to be the fuck ass dog.
No, sprinkles!
No, fuck you. I don't want to be that ugly ass. He looks like he was made in MS Paint. I don't want to be that thing.
Hold on
Sprinkles.
right there, Mira. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from whatever it lands. You can be Pop, Kono. We don't have a voice
Gonna
for
be
Fuck
Pop
fine.
that.
yet.
Hell no.
We don't have a Pop. We don't have a
He
Pop
won't
voice.
back it.
Hell no. He's ugly.
Exactly. That's why it'd be perfect for you.
Look at his fuck ass bowl cut. I don't want to be that.
He won't back it.
Van
I
Van
wanna be-
rushes back
I
over,
wanna be Van Van.
a covered dish
I
in his
want to be
hand.
Van Van. I want to be Van Van.
Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on both a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have my first bite, and you who will look on with envy.
That's yeah. He's definitely a JoJo reference. There's no way.
The interpret
How's
The
the hair
interrupting
doing
student
now?
rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been bitten. I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, that's you. That's your turn. That's your turn. Oh. They
It
killed him.
killed him!
Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate,
look
the
back
rest of it
on
is
it.
gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth.
Yo.
Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it almost immediately back to his. Wait, then it. Pop
Then
winces
almost
in pain for
immediately
just a
back to
moment,
his
then it's
obvious
almost
self,
immediately
oblivious.
back to his oblivious self.
You sure you're a YouTuber? You can't for shit.
And you don't want to participate, so that's on you.
I do want to participate.
The
I wanna
entire
be
You
class
want
has
to
Van
use
gathered
the
to watch
characters we
Pop's.
gave you.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
But to come.
What? Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. I gotta get back my country accent.
What?
Like, for real. Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, more like a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
He said he likes the way you mash.
They were amazing. Tastes a little reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you might find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. That's crazy.
Colonel Sanders? Yes, Mira. There's something I need to tell you.
Wait, what was his voice?
Frat boy.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working at IKEA.
What is going on in here? Is that Colonel Sanders? Oh wow! Oh!
Is that
I can't
Colonel
wait.
Sanders?
Wait, this is great. IKEA, when the best friend comes back, you can be the best friend.
When the what? And why are you
Okay.
talking to Field?
Oh wait, I don't know.
I don't know. He was here. I joined.
Okay. You know what? Hell
But
yeah.
there's a best friend in this thing, and she's like really, because I'm me and Colonel Sanders and Ashley.
Scared.
IKEA can fill in some roles.
Oh my god!
And every day since, I've been working toward that
Good
dream,
night.
day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow up on our. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one here. Wait, what? I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, IKEA, you could be the Spark Monster.
That kid, the spork monster.
Blood monster is here to fight you! Oh no, wait! Wait!
You ran so fast. You didn't even.
Why'd you get the line right?
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down, connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster! See?
What is?
Get out.
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence?
But before you discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence.
Hello?
What will you do? Oh my god, I can pick. Alright, Mira. This is your experience.
we attack.
Okay. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you
Is
use?
this gonna explode?
Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That
Whoa.
attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage.
Defend.
You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? What
The only one there
What
is
is that? Trepidation?
trepidation.
Hold on. Trepidation. A feeling of fear or agitation about something that may happen. Okay. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you.
Okay, fuck
Orc
you.
Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself.
Oh, what the fuck?
They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond?
Attack, bitch. We attack.
You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utility Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle.
What the hell? Should I defend again?
Hyper offense.
You got this.
Guys, I need guidance.
I think you should attack. If you take it down before it takes you
Attacks.
down, you win.
Okay, attack.
Perfect. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder
The
who is
fuck?
going to have to clean it
Ooh.
up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. 1,000 cocks. Ooh, pop.
Oh my goodness.
Power pinch.
I know IKEA saw. She said, ooh. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated.
Yay. You saved me.
An injured spork monster spews steam into the night.
Stop spewing. Forget Murphy, finish that bitch. No student will ever walk on the quad in fear again.
This monster messed with the wrong chef.
Attack.
You ready your final attack?
You'll never survive my...
Student
Loaf.
student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe.
You continue to surprise me, Mira.
The defeated the defeated they can't just come.
No! I left!
It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden cock on the cover, a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko.
I'm a sourhead.
Virgo. That sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is
Didn't I-
pumping. What? Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Is Colonel Sanders into K-pop? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you to get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the
Did he
strength
bring me
utter
to his
a
house?
I mean, how could he get into your house?
Never mind my key in my pocket.
That's true. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly.
Good night, my colonel.
In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. It's the whole cast.
Even dead guy.
Even that guy, yeah. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much.
Oh yeah, the redacted ingredient.
Yeah, the one that we definitely heard. Oh, there's hearts on the windows. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Hey, Key, do you want to be bestie?
This is the best
Who the
friend.
fuck is that?
It's your childhood best friend.
Do you want to be Tyler's best friend or you want
What,
me to be
what
Kiki?
does he sound like, guys?
What?
I'll go back to it. I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might, wait.
the oven.
Yeah, like him. Like. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him I like him. Like him.
What the fuck?
We gotta we gotta get we got to talking after class. He's actually like a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kind of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know the Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school. He didn't even go. He didn't even go to, and was also the convertible himself that he rode in to the front of homecoming parade. I think maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday.
I like how I key muted. I mean deafened.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real.
Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in the air? In here? English.
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer I was on vacation with my family. A lovely man approached me in the botanical garden when I was just wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Oh my gosh, she sold herself.
Miriam, please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor was like it was unlike anything I've ever tasted. You have like a fucking what was that one show? Food Wars moment.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Oh my gosh, she gave him drugs.
Whatever. Anywho, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt that's much use to anyone.
Cough. Fibber cough.
Please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know. It came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect
My
Colonel
god.
Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
Make up a fake ingredient, bitch. Now,
Oh, absolutely.
like you giggled at me when I said he had a thing for me.
You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about
It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounded like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Ow.
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you haven't satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Oh, you figure that you've satisfied her. Okay. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air.
Oh, the colonel's coming.
It's Colonel. Oh, he's definitely coming alright. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school.
Stand back and admire his majestic glory.
Why are you country?
I don't know, I'm ready for the colonel to start talking.
Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. It's not even his horse! You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right.
What a horseful view you have. I mean, what a horseful view you have. Dang it. That's just what I just said.
Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
It's like, Mira just gets really nervous around people they like. Nigga.
Oh! On YouTube! Yeah, what? This is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Bro was with me.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying.
I
With
can.
that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the when you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature.
You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior.
Culinary school is to be respected. This is kind of nonsense. It's a waste of everyone's time.
Now you've upset them.
Oh. And you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity and a little bit of panache.
Panache.
No, I said that! I just
And
said it in a very weird accent.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and it instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the sport monster.
That's the same book I found last night in the quad.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they got pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Oh my god, it's Clank. It's like he has birthday.
What? No, what the fuck?
That's your man. That's your man.
That's you, man.
You know what? Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah.
I think that was the first time he's come on screen again. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
Watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you are talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp. Damn. No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Ew.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh,
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to, or are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. I'm not interested in either of them.
these crazed men are about to come. I think it must be over me.
Literally, it says these crazy men are come to blows. Like the.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly. What do I care? I've got a lofty career of aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Ikea, do you want to be the dog?
Dinner's looking tasty.
Oh, hell no, never mind. Oh, fuck. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, I'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, a Mira. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you sample?
A shimmering pepper.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you drift through the universe. My friend. Ooh.
I fucking die.
This guy again.
I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is.
Sorry. I think I got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must.
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared.
Via a time competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts.
Amanda, stop wasting everyone's time. I'm fucking hungry. Is everything a competition with you two?
Yes?
Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, to love, to learn to love. Sure. Why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something?
Pokemon reference.
I need to eat if I'm gonna have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. Fuck, am I Gordon Ramsay? How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already know I bought my own lunch. I mean, you should have it. It'll give you the energy to succeed.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. What the fuck? Oh, she makes tiny food, right?
My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down. It's at a toilet for dessert.
It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you need for motivation.
You know what? I've learned enough for the day. Let's battle.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Never mind. Never mind, I'm
I
good.
did correct it. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. If I say best one more time. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, you had his cock, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Oh god.
100 Fahrenheit.
That's wrong.
Fuck.
What were you thinking, Mira? Get your head in the game.
You're right.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say he used?
11.
That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor?
Trust.
That's wrong.
The fuck?
I'm begging you to get it together. Get it, our dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes.
No, it is. Next question.
Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? Aw, shit. Oh, that's right. This is your shot, and you're not gonna miss it. I didn't pick anything! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
Fiddling.
That's wrong.
What the fuck?
Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Game over.
Damn.
What? Wait. Wait.
We're good.
Wait. Did we? No, it's not gonna make me start from the start again.
It's not gonna make us restart, right? It's not. It's just gonna make us restart from the.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Demand. Thank goodness. It's the start of the session.
Okay, we gotta cook. We gotta cook this one out. We gotta.
Okay, fuck all the reading.
Okay.
100 degrees Celsius. That's right.
Yeah.
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're gonna need to season the. Okay, that's right. Yeah, and then 11. And then it wasn't trust.
Vigilance?
Oh fuck.
No.
Okay, vigilance is wrong. I'm begging you. Yeah, begging you to get it. Next question. Oh yeah, where does? Okay, a small town with fishes.
I think that's the one you picked.
I didn't pick any of them. I just let it run.
Oh, did you?
Oh, there you go. I let it run again. Next question.
Next question.
You try to shut out the noise. It wasn't sizzling.
Silence.
That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Mira.
He's actually cheering you on. which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would you take into a tradition? What the fuck? That timer was not 10 seconds. What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk.
Oh.
I know, right? Sorry.
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. I forgot the question. There's only 5 seconds now. What is happening? What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up
Cute.
time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes. I know, you love nothing more than seeing your fellow appliance used in the kitchen, but sometimes it means the sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Amira does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough. You know when it's mixed properly. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Amira, no!
But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What often do you find? This is the way easy way can turn out much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
I was so close to finishing. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, that's too bad. And I'm here with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Amir's injury. You see Sprinkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find an array of delights, taking on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence.
It looks like a boob.
Yeah. I was gonna ask Amira to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. What the fuck?
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette. On top, a slice of honeycomb, ice cream with 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Put myself in between them, though, please.
You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. That
This goatee isn't just a fashion statement. It's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
That's disgusting. Game over. We got rejected by the Colonel.
We
That's
can try
crazy.
again though. We can get this shit right now.
I hope we don't have to do the whole timer thing again. That was so
We're gonna have to do
long.
the timer thing again.
No, we can't.
But all we have to do is get this. No. No, but it's gonna go quicker because now we know the answers.
Hey man, stop wasting time. This sucks.
I stab you.
100 Celsius.
100 Celsius.
11
11.
spices. Gratitude.
You're
That's
gonna
right.
need-
You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley. Okay, no, we already read that.
Um,
Small town where big dreams are. Okay, yeah. Small town where big dreams are born. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not gonna miss it.
Silence.
Silence. Colonel Sanders' face looking over the rising. His face look. Oh fuck! I missed. What were you thinking? Get your head back in the competition. Stranded on an island with a hunk. Riding on a gondola. What does that have to do exactly with craft? Okay, so that question doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're done.
Oh wait, so no matter what I do, I'm gonna get stuck.
Yeah. So this is okay. So yeah. So
Internalize my rage.
internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. That's crazy. Embarrassing, embarrassing, embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
But I bet he could fit your fire.
Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock. I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon and, well, in my well-kept beard and assume that I got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved that I was going through to amount to something. No amount of hours of labor or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that humbled a man into a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a chain of chicken restaurants that'll bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Nah, Pop. What is he doing out here? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you're prepared for the worst. It's the spork monster. Oh, hell no.
Ike is not here.
Gorko the spork monster is here to fight a hero.
Is anyone feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you.
It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily. So I don't think you have much a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty that about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Amir is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just, I think I've got plenty of pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. I'm sure you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do. Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea.
Chomp on this.
You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil student who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands there here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
No, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with the magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book? Why about the country?
Precisely, Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. It was, if you find such a book, I beg of you respect it. You're such a powerful chef, and I shouldn't really on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from. You gotta continue.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I can't. It's your
He's
character. Go back.
He's back.
Damn it! Stop!
What a great time to come back.
You're a powerful chef, and I can't do this. I'm vaping. You should rely on.
Vaping.
You shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. You should be protecting the innocent from those who should cheat them through sorcery and. I failed English.
Guile.
Guile!
Oh, hell no.
If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
It sounds like there is some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Amir, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
Oh.
He wants you in his personal hideaway.
Oh my
Personal
god,
inv-
so personal hideaway.
A personal invite? You can't imagine what
I
Colonel
start
Sanders'
foaming at the
home must be
mouth.
like. What? Yeah, I bet you want to try his chicken, huh? I bet you want to try his
Yeah!
meat.
Yeah!
I bet you want to slobber all over his drumstick.
Boom
His
shakalaka,
perfectly
yes.
golden breaded crusted cock. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Whoa, stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his
Robot
things, you
meets a
start
sex
to
dungeon.
feel a special bond with him. This does look like a love hotel.
It looks like you have such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. What's country? Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side gist. I've been tinkering it, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
She's close. Colonel Sanders'
Something's
eyes
close.
perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing.
It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps.
Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you?
Let's reveal it to him.
You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day.
I present to you my original coleslaw.
Coleslaw sucks.
Looking nasty.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway.
Magnificent.
Together you chow down on some creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. I can't. You're telling me you don't want to. You don't want his creamy slaw.
You don't
I hate coleslaw. I hate it. I hate it.
But what if it's Colonel Sanders' slaw?
Was that audible?
Wait, I got you. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. He wants to steal my fucking recipe.
He does. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
There, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions.
Whose fucking urn is that?
Emotions. Oh, tap on the item you discover to discover more about the Colonel.
A burn.
We got outside, we got the urn, we got photos, we got candles, something in there, and yeah, okay. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures."
Poor guy.
Tap on items to discover. Okay, what next?
The chicken.
The cock. You notice a
The
very
cock.
realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real.
No
Taxidermy. That must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive.
A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." What next?
The picture, not like the three that are there, but like the one in
on
the
the
dark
left.
corner. Yeah.
This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Interesting. Tap on items to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, now the door's open.
I don't want to open it. I feel like he's gonna come down when I open the door.
Okay, so then what next then?
The thing on the table, not the candle,
Yeah,
but the one
this thing.
next to it. Yeah.
A lock of
Oh.
silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver.
A candle.
It smells like grease. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly
Whoa.
starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's beep. Tap on an item. Oh, it's another item.
I can tap on the outside.
I guess you want to do it.
Yeah.
You gaze out the window. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
you open the window a crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze.
Let's do the pictures. You can choose which order we do it in.
Just go left, right. Oh, he's bald. He was born with a mustache and beard. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle.
I'm sure there's a baby picture of themselves.
Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded. Am I right? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. They don't though. They're not holding anything.
Wait. Wait, what?
That's okay. If you look closely and see there's a short inscription.
I wonder who my friend Pete is.
Oh, I guess you have to go in the door now. Oh. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aw.
Oh, fuck.
I don't usually loan this out, but I must say it does look good on you.
He's flirting with you. Oh, crap. The jacket. You forgot to take it off.
You're cold.
I'm cold.
You tell him cold.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I got a little cold and I thought this might warm me up.
Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace.
It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?
Damn. Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Tomorrow. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about
Oh,
what you're
remember,
going
it's
to
a
cook.
3-day semester. I should be home studying.
Overwhelmed, you take
No.
off the jacket and run to the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel? Yes, Mira? Honestly, this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. You know, we've been at this for an hour. I think this is a good stopping point.
Yeah.
So IKEA, how does this... Wait, let's see how far are we into the... Oh, we're almost done! That's sick.
Oh, yeah.
That's very interesting.
You know, we started this shit last night.
Yeah, we started this midnight for Mira.
Yeah.
We stopped at like 2 a.m.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
Because he was playing other games, and then he was playing Repo Freeze. And then he played this, like, Trek game, and then this block game, and he went, you know what? Let's play, Doki Doki, and then he went, actually, no.
It's true.
He pulled up this.
I pulled up I Love You, Colonel Sanders.
That's such a goated game.
It is. You get to stare at his hot face all the time.
Right, I'm
sure-
staring right there.
Yeah, definitely, right?
Guys, did you love my smooth country accent?
Yup.
Yeah.
Did you love how I switched from my normal voice to a country accent to a valley girl?
No consistency with these characters.
No, it wasn't. Like, I think for the best friend, her voice changed like 8 times. I think Ashley was like the only one that her voice stayed the same.
Yeah, me too. The dog and Van.
Not even
Van
my
Van.
voice stayed the same.
Somehow.
And it took you like 80 tries to figure out what the professor's voice was.
I had no idea what to give Van Van.
And then you like switched from JoJo's, and then you went,
I went from
No, he's a
JoJo
frat
to
boy.
Frat Boy, and then I went to Kronk.
yeah.
Anyways, I'm uploading this to YouTube too, by the way.
That's fine. That's chill.
Alright, cool. IKEA's in it now.
Yay!
IKEA, say the N-word. I dare you.
Oh, neighbor!
Yeah, I'll say the N-word on 3. 1, 2.